Here's my reflection for our curricular unit that I created with a sixth grade social studies teacher. This is the Exploring Asia unit. This unit will not be until April, so we have a lot of time to continue to work on it. But it's nice that I was able to start this project and be able to learn as I went. Again, covering the competencies of working with other teachers and learning new things as far as technology and being able to collaborate and create something that is very usable. The teacher is very excited about being able to use this. We had a lot of great discussions about how to use this website, and we even came up with ideas of how to expand this project. This is something that she does every year, working on exploring Asia, learning the different regions and the countries of Asia. And then we have a multicultural night. So the kids would make 3-panel displays to put out at multicultural night. And she was kind of stuck in, well, that's what we do. And this is, I could use this site for them to help find their information. And through collaborating with her, we figured out that we could expand the project and have the students put into a slideshow what information they found, what they learned, and to just go with the 3-panel display. And then at multicultural night, we would have them set up like in waves, like 10 students at a time, and have them do it as kind of like a science fair setting, and have them have their panel display, and then also their Chromebooks, since students all have Chromebooks, set up with their slideshow and be able to talk to visitors about what they learned and be able to show their slideshow to be able to use technology a little bit more with this project. Like I said, this is not finished at all as far as the teacher and I go. We will continue to work with things, and I know that there are probably a few hiccups with it and things that we need to work out, but I think we have a really good skeleton built for this. So the first thing is the homepage, and this is part of a 6-week project. We have Exploring Asia, and by the time that they get to this point, they will have already learned the different regions of Asia, and now they are getting to the point where they are looking into global issues and learning what global issues affect them and also affect this country. So the hook is, do you know of the many global issues in Asia? Have you ever thought about if they are the same issues you deal with? So then I used a pretty picture to kind of get the students to think about not everything is great, not everything is wonderful. What are some of those problems that we have in our world? The pages that I created, first of all, we have Getting Started, and this is a good place just to overcap and review the issues and learn about issues in Asia. And I have just a little bit, again, the video is a little bit of a hook. And then I've included a document that they can copy and that'll help them just kind of boost their research. So I called it a quick search. They click on the link and it brings them to a couple of questions that'll help them get some ideas down. I know that when I do research, sometimes I get so flustered and I get a little overwhelmed about all the stuff that's out there. So just doing a quick little getting my mind wrapped around a few ideas really helps. So I created a document like this to help them get started, just so they don't feel overwhelmed, because global issues and Asia, that's a big idea. So getting them to look at just a few little things at a time, I feel would help them. The next page that I created for this, I'm still working on a few things, so I haven't quite published it yet. So that's why you're seeing the screen that you are. I just want to before I finish it up, I just want to do one last check for our typos and such. So this is just a place for the teacher to put the lesson plan. She said she's not done with them, but when she's done with them, she will put them in. Like I said, it's not until April, so we have quite a bit of time. I've come up with quite a few resources. One thing that I learned in the past couple of weeks that I didn't know about Destiny and Destiny Discover is that being able to create collections. So I created a collection of everything that I could find as far as books in our library. And I also found different websites. So right in this one link, there is 27 items that the students are able to go to and find information. So another media specialist in the district kind of introduced this to me, and it opens up many doors for me as far as helping out teachers and coaching teachers and being able to give them information. So I'm really excited to be able to offer that collection. I also found some websites and some specific articles that I wanted to put on there that the students could explore. And I also, for databases, put on Safari Montage, Destiny Discover, and Culturegrams for them to be able to find more information. As far as tools, I put up a tutorial as far as how to create those Google Slides. As sixth graders, I don't know if a lot of the kids are very proficient in it, so I made a little bit of a screencast just to show the kids how to make a Google slide presentation. And I also included on this page what their expectations as far as what to put on their slides presentation, which the teacher and I will probably put a little more in depth once we get a little closer to the date. For workspaces, I reserve this area for any Google Docs that will create that the kids can copy and use for note-taking, research papers, and reflections. I also reserved a space for the calendar. Once the teacher knows the exact timeline, we'll put that up. I thought it would be neat to use a Padlet. This one is password protected for the teachers or for the students to just put the password in and to be able to post any thoughts, get some discussions going, answer each other's questions, and just a fun place to have for support and get each other thinking. I also included a form that the students can fill out that will be part of the reflection process after the unit is done. And I also reserved a page for the teacher to put any final projects, and this would be a great place also for the teacher to put pictures of past 3-panel projects that we have pictures of from the past, like multicultural night, so the students can kind of see that as examples and get some ideas from that. I really enjoyed this project, and I actually have I've been coaching another teacher, an 8th grade science teacher. We are going to build one on gravity. So this has been a really great project for me to learn how to put these together, what to include on them. And I know that once we have this one done and the science one, we are going to present this to staff at a faculty meeting and be able to show the teachers what I can build for them and what we can offer the students. So I'm really looking forward to that.